What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of my player career mode. This is episode number 46, and today, guys, we start the episode off with a game against Galatasaray here away in Turkey in the Champions League. And of course, this season has been a relatively inconsistent one. You know, some games I've played really well in, some games I've played really badly in, but to be honest, we've still been getting the wins in both the Champions League and the Serie A as well. And as you'll see by our Champions League group stage, so far 4 games in, we've won all 4 games. We've got 12 points, so it's been a perfect start in the Champions League. You can't ask for more than that. So even though there are some games where I don't particularly play very well, we've still been picking up the points, and that's the main thing. As we take on Galatasaray here, the first chance would fall in the 11th minute here as they go down the right hand side and cross the ball in towards the centre. Javi Martinez gets the ball away, but it's not really dealt with. But as Marquisio plays it forward, I call for the ball, and unfortunately, because I call for it, it meant that the Juventus players were out of line really, and the shot came in. Buffon had to make a really good save there, and again, it was my fault calling for the ball in a poor position, and I almost, inevitably cost us a goal here. But in the 33rd minute, you see Javi Martinez get on the ball and give it back towards Paul Pogba. Pogba collects the ball and shoots it himself, but it goes just wide of the post and out for a goal kick. So still 0-0, but 8 minutes later there'll be another chance here as Bonucci gets on the ball and gives it to me here. I collect the ball and play it over the top. It's a really good chance here, but unfortunately Hazard drills his shot wide the post and out for another goal kick. So still 0-0. We did have some chances, but unfortunately we weren't really taking them. But on the stroke of half time, a great chance for Galatasaray here. Wesley Sneijder strikes him just outside the area, but it's a good save by Buffon, and it is still scoreless. But from the corner, it is Sneijder who crosses the ball into the centre eventually. Towards the head of Kaya, I think it was, but it didn't come to him, and in the end it was turned in, and Galatasaray took the lead just on the stroke of half time. So unfortunately we are behind just before the half time whistle, and that is a real shame for us. It's not a good time to concede. It really does change everything, to be honest. But even so, in the 47th minute we get on the ball here. Nice little burst spin. I stop the ball and roll it out wide towards Isla. Isla goes down the right hand side, gives it back to me. Another good chance here. Lovely little step over, beat my man, cross the ball in towards the centre. The goalkeeper punches the ball away, and then the shot is simply saved by Muslera, and the follow-up header is also dealt with by the Uruguayan goalkeeper, and it's turned behind for a corner. And in the 72nd minute, well, how about this? As I pick the ball up here, I go with a scoop turn, I get tackled, it falls to Aynan, he rolls the ball forward towards Bullet, who strikes it, and unfortunately Galatasaray make it 2-0, and that goal was my fault, I'm not going to lie. I tried to scoop turn around the defender, I lost the ball, it got played forward, and eventually Galatasaray scored from it. So 2-0 to Galatasaray, and that goal was my fault for conceding possession, and I was having such a bad game. I was playing really poorly, so I thought I'll request a sub. I've had enough now. I'm playing terribly. I don't want to cause my team any more heartache, so I'll just sub myself off. And Galatasaray almost made it 3-0 here. Stewart collects the ball, but thankfully for us, he drags his shot wide and out for a goal kick. But to be honest, I mean, as you'll see a replay of this, I was having a really bad game. Don't get me wrong. I couldn't really get anything sorted in this game. I didn't think I was playing so bad, but I guess to clarify how bad I was playing, well, you're playing bad when the substitute goalkeeper comes on for you. I mean, that's how bad it is. There's options there to bring on if you want, some outfield players, even not just the strikers, but any other outfield player. But the manager thinks, I've been playing so badly, even the goalkeeper could do a better job than me. Nicola Leali could do a better job than I'm doing. That's what the manager was saying. So yeah, I got subbed off for Leali, our substitute goalkeeper, and unfortunately we did lose the game 2-0. So it's a shame. No goals were scored after that. We did lose the game. I was hoping that my team might have been able to get a goal, or maybe Leali could have scored a fantastic late hat-trick, but unfortunately we did have to settle for a loss there. It's actually our first loss of the season, other than the Supercoppa defeat to Roma on penalties. That's quite surprising, isn't it? Because even though I said we've been having quite an inconsistent season and I haven't been playing too well, that's still quite a surprise, isn't it? But even so, we lose 2-0. We still should be qualified, but even so, it's not nice to lose games at all. And we take on Torino here for the following game at the Juventus Stadium. So we're back on home soil, and of course, coming back from Europe from a very disappointing loss, coming back to play in the league on home soil should really be a comfort zone for us, to be honest, because we have had a great season so far in the Serie A. And the first chance of the game would fall in the 23rd minute as Berardi finds me, but I shoot just wide the post and it goes out for a goal kick. And I was sitting there thinking, oh god, it's going to be another one of those games. Unfortunately, I just can't seem to get it sorted. But in the 40th minute, you see me get on the ball again here, and I sprint down the right hand side. I keep holding the ball, track back, roll it through towards Paul Pogba. Pogba collects it, it falls to Berardi who strikes it, but it's a good save by the Torino goalkeeper, and it's turned turned out for a throw in, and in the 55th minute here you see Torino get on the ball. We managed to get the ball away. It comes to Javi Martinez. Martinez finds me. I offload towards the runner Berardi. Berardi collects the ball, holds it up. I ask for the free ball. I get it. It's a really good chance here. I heel to heel flick around the goalkeeper and chip it into the empty net. So we're 1-0 up, and it is yours truly who gets the goal. So after a very disappointing game away against Galatasaray, it's a brilliant finish there. We round the keeper, we chip it into the open goal, and we're 1-0 up here 55 minutes in. And in the 77th minute, Torino tried to respond and get themselves their equalising goal. They get on the right hand side and then play it back towards the defender. Eventually a long ball goes forward and Immobile flicks the ball on. Eventually it comes back towards the striker, and it is Immobile who scores with the nice volley past the goalkeeper. And I just cannot seem to stop Immobile scoring against me. It's ridiculous, be it manager career mode or player career mode, he always seems to score. So Immobile makes it 1-1, and unfortunately Torino are back on level terms. But in the 82nd minute I get on the ball, go down the left hand side, turn around the defender, take aim, and I find the far corner. So it's a really good finish by yours truly there. And again, I only have a 2-star weak foot. I've showed this before, I'll reiterate again. It's only a 2-star weak foot, but for some reason I feel really confident on my left. I don't really know why it is exactly, but whenever I drill it to the far corner, I always feel as though I'll probably score even with the weaker foot. So that's a good finish there, and we're in front and we make it 2-1. So very happy with that. And in the 87th minute here you see Torino go down the right hand side, and it's another good chance for them as they keep on going. They try and cross the ball in, and as we fail to get the ball away, it comes into the centre. Immobile goes for the header, but thankfully it goes just wide the post and out for a goal kick. So Immobile can't score his second goal of the game. He can't get the equaliser, and because of that we managed to hang on and get the 3 points. So it was a tough game. They had quite a few chances. Immobile looked very deadly, did get a goal as well, but thankfully 2 goals from yours truly means we do get a win. And again, I'm still yet to score my first hat-trick here at Juventus, but even so I did feel as though I played quite well. I got myself an 8.1 rating. I did, you know, waste possession a few times. I did get the ball away here and there, but I thought I played quite well. I got our 2 goals and we won the game. And as we enter a new month, here's a look at our stats. 20 games, 19 goals and 7 assists, an average rating of 8.10. And also, here's a look at our attributes as well. Of course, we are an 86 overall striker and looking quite good as well. Here's a look at the league table too. We are currently top by 3 points after 14 games. Still no losses so far, so looking good as things stand. Hopefully we can keep this going in the Serie A. I definitely want to win at least 1 trophy here at Juventus, so hopefully the Serie A could be that. And also the Champions League, 5 games in. We've already qualified, of course, and now all we've got to do is make sure we get a point and don't lose our final game, and we will top the group as well if we want to qualify as top of the group in for the knockout stages. And we take on Lazio here for the 3rd and final game of today's episode away from home. So after a loss against Galatasaray and a win against Torino, I didn't really know what to expect in this game, to be honest, but even so we took on Lazio, and I found it quite weird as well. Ever since Tevez has got injured, the manager always seems to go 1 game with Quagliarella and then 1 game with Berardi playing up top with me. I don't really know why that is, but even so we take on Lazio here, and they're currently sitting in 4th place, 7 points behind us. So if they want to get themselves back into this title race, they really need to win this game, to be honest. And they've got a very decent side which features Loic Remy playing up top. Candreva's very good as well. Gavander's a decent fullback, so a very decent side. And the first chance of the game would fall to Lazio as Candreva does find Loic Remy, but thankfully it's a good save by Buffon, and it's turned behind for a corner. And 10 minutes later you see Chiellini giving the ball here. I give it forward towards Javi Martinez. Martinez plays it backwards towards Ogbonna. Ogbonna then gives the ball towards Bonucci even. Bonucci collects the ball here and then plays it back towards Ogbonna. Ogbonna finds Bonucci. Bonucci finds me. I hold the ball there and play a brilliant through ball out wide towards the runner of Isla down the right hand side. It's a brilliant chance. He crosses the ball in, but unfortunately Quagliarella goes for the header but puts it wide of the post, and it goes out for a goal kick. So it would have been a nice goal there, but still scoreless as things stood. But in the 36th minute you see Lazio get on the ball again here, and it's another great chance. The ball gets played over the top towards the run of Loic Remy, but thankfully the former QPR man is denied by Buffon. Really good save, and it is still scoreless. And in the 59th minute you see Lazio get the ball away. It comes to me, a really good chance here. We shoot, but we hit the outside of the post and it goes out for a goal kick. So what a great goal that would have been there. I just took a quick strike on with the outside of the right boot, but unfortunately it hits the outside of the post and goes out for a goal kick, and that's how the game would finish. So a 0-0 draw, not what we were hoping hoping for a pretty inconsistent run of games, but even so, at least it's not a loss. But as always, guys, big thank you for watching the video. I really hope you have enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed the episode, please leave a like, and I'll see you for the next episode of my player career mode very soon.